From the Mumbai studios of Republic TV, it's time for The Debate.
The Debate at 10, powered by Reva University.
After almost a fortnight of political alignments and realignments, the results are just trickling in. But the race for the Rajya Sabha is still on. It's advantage Congress in Rajasthan and advantage BJP in Karnataka, while we wait for Maharashtra and Haryana.
Well, the drama continues, Abhishek, this evening. As always, the election has been mired in controversy, especially in Maharashtra. But what's the big picture? What's at stake with the Rajya Sabha elections? Here's what happened, then we debate it.
It was a big election day in 4 states.
कांग्रेस समर्थित कुनबा 126 लोगों का था। हमारे 127 वोट आए। एक वोट शायद निशान लगाने में थोड़ा टेढ़ा हो गया। हमने उस पर बहस नहीं की। बहस करते तो वो भी वैलिड पाया जाता।
At stake were 16 seats to the Rajya Sabha. And as buses from resorts packed with MLAs returned, all parties exuded confidence.
As a party, we are hopeful all our 3 candidates will win. And this is the vote for डेवलपमेंट
से भी ज़्यादा अगर आंकड़ा हमारे पास अगर आपको दिखता है तो मेरी ईश्वर से प्रार्थना है कि भारतीय जनता पार्टी को दिल को चोट न लगे या धक्का न बैठे।
But as the voting commenced, so did the controversy. Prime example, the U-turn by H.D. Kumaraswamy.
No, in this country, entire thing, because of Congress attitude, it is going on. For that reason only, in several countries, Congress, they are rejecting several states. Even Karnataka also, in future election, there is no question of people blessing Congress. There is no scope for Congress, even in Karnataka.
No, he may blame, but he's this one. What can he do?
Are you trying to push
because, he cannot blame our party. Because in the past, if you see, whether it's Basok Kalyan election or during Mane, this one, he fielded a minority candidate to help BJP. What more can I expect from them?
In Rajasthan, the Congress won 3 out of the 4 Rajya Sabha seats and the BJP won 1 seat. In Karnataka, despite initial turbulence,
we know the numbers, we know the mathematics, we don't want to be. Whatever the numbers, we have to keep our house in order. They also try to poach our MLAs.
The results are in. 3 for the BJP and 1 for the Congress. In Haryana, a face-off over invalid ballots has meant counting has stopped. In Maharashtra, counting has halted over accusations of violations of rules.
इन वोट के ऊपर आक्षेप भारतीय जनता पार्टी के पोलिंग एजेंट्स ने लिया है। श्री सुहास कांदे और श्रीमती यशोमती ठाकुर, इनके वोट के ऊपर मैंने स्वयं पीयूष गोयल जी के पोलिंग एजेंट के नाते आक्षेप लिया है और श्री जितेंद्र आवाड़, इनके वोट के संदर्भ में अतुल सावे, जो डॉक्टर अनिल बोंडे जी के पोलिंग एजेंट है, उन्होंने आक्षेप लिया है।
But at stake are the presidential elections.
कैंडिडेट का अब बातचीत तो नहीं है, सिर्फ ये शेड्यूल अनाउंस होने के बाद हम सभी लोग मिलकर कैसा करें, क्या करें, इसके बारे में सोचना था। उनके मार्गदर्शन लेने के लिए हम आए थे।
It is a battle of prestige. Who will come out on top? Let's debate.
Joining us on the debate this evening, GVL Narasimha Rao of the BJP National Spokesperson, a parliamentarian from the Rajya Sabha, Manish Bariyar, who's a leader of the JDU, Deep Kamal Saharan, who's a spokesperson of JJP in Haryana. Patik Pain, political analyst. Kishore Tiwari, political analyst leaning towards the Shiv Sena. Tanveer Ahmed, national spokesperson of the JDS. Brijmohan Srivastava, national secretary, national spokesman of the NCP. And Lokesh Jindal of the Congress party. All's not well between Kishore Tiwari and Brijmohan Srivastava, is it? They were fighting this morning, we were told, Abhishek, that NCP and Shiv Sena, serious issues. They've had a pretty bad day because Nawab Malik and Anil Deshmukh were also not allowed to vote. Is all well, Kishore Tiwari ji? Is all well in the MVA?
Yeah, we are absolutely right. Our tragedy is at work, and we are going to cross the numbers also. So is the distribution of the BJP, and we will be crossing 176 mark. And this is the first time floor test being done by the BJP. They forced the election and they have been defeated.
Are you taking support of Owaisi?
I think it was.
Is Shiv Sena taking support of Owaisi?
NCP.
Is Shiv Sena and MVA taking support of Owaisi?
Now, Owaisi,
yes,
AM decided not to vote BJP. Not to vote BJP.
No.
And they have voted to Congress.
My question was, are they voting for your alliance?
Of the AM is not.
Are they voting for your MVA alliance?
Niranjan, they say for the development of the Maharashtra, they are
Shiv Sena, basically.
MVA.
Headline, Abhishek. Abhishek, the headline, one of the headlines today. No, one of the headlines today, Shiv Sena is taking Owaisi's support. Shiv Sena led MVA is taking Owaisi's support. Yeah, Abhishek.
No, Niranjan, they have supported Congress.
Let me do another headline hunting. Kishore Tiwari, if you can enlighten us. Just couple of days back, Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray said that he would be ready to rename Aurangabad as Sambhajinagar. After support from AIMIM, would you be able to do that?
Yeah. No, Abhishek. Our Hindutva is intact. Our policies are intact. Owaisi has supported us, and now the Owaisi has taken a clear stand. They want to defeat the BJP in Maharashtra, so he has supported us. But the local MLAs are saying they are associating Mahavikas Aghadi for development of the minorities, and my Chief Minister will reciprocate to you. We are still intact. Our Hindutva is very much intact, and you nothing to worry, Niranjan and Abhishek. The BJP must have subsequently.
The other, but the big headline.
Or there won't be any.
I think Mr. Barrier wants to come in.
We are not worrying, but are your cadres worried?
Mr. Barrier wants to come in, but the results have just come in. Abhishek, the results have just come in. I think the opposition has sort of been jolted in Karnataka, if I'm not wrong. GVL, you want to come in, and then I'll hand it to Barrier. GVL.
The kind of malpractices that the MVA alliance has resorted to in Maharashtra, and the so-called the new bonhami between Shiv Sena and MIM, I think leaves nothing for imagination. Shiv Sena is another face of MIM today. I think they have metamorphosed into they have metamorphosed into an ally of MIM. Will they contest elections also as part of MIM alliance? The Shiv Sena, I think, should come clean. Are they going to have alliance with MIM in Mumbai elections or in Maharashtra polls? You have given up on all on your ideology. There is no pretension also today. I think Shiv Sena must change its name. You change your name. Call yourself an MIM Sena. Please call yourself a Congress Sena or an MIM Sena. Bala Saheb Thackeray, I think he must be cursing you from the heavens.
Our Hindutva is intact.
Hindutva is intact. Is your alliance intact?
You should be repeating.
Hindutva is intact. Is your alliance intact? 1 minute.
Hindutva with PFI, MIM, how can it be intact?
Yeah, I'm getting in Manish Barrier. Manish Barrier and Tanveer Ahmed.
A major question arises.
Okay, Brijmohan ji, okay, complete your point. Brijmohan and Mr. Barrier.
Changed his party
Brijmohan and
name in
Mr. Barrier,
Kashmir
yes.
when he was allied with the Mehbooba
Can I just
Mufti.
come in? Can I just come in?
Yeah, okay, go ahead.
I wanted to know whether BJP
I look at these Rajya Sabha elections, from 2 points of view.
Mehbooba Mufti.
Anyone. Brijmohan ji, let Mr. Barrier make his point, and then you can respond to it.
I am asking
I look at these Rajya Sabha elections from 2 points of view.
When they were allied with the Mehbooba Mufti.
One is that, I'm sorry, can I complete my point?
Yeah, go ahead, Barrier.
Can I please complete my point?
Go ahead.
Thank you. So I look at these Rajya Sabha elections from 2 points of view. One is that we all know that Rajya Sabha elections are about real politics. So this is going to happen, and this is not new. We have been watching these for years and years, and it's more or less a spectacle every time for 1 or 2 seats which are in danger of one party losing or the other. But the larger picture, what I see, is about the messaging, and that is where I agree with GVL. That, if you look at 2 leaders, 2 states, I was looking at very carefully. One is Shiv Sena. The message comes out very clear that they are going to compromise on any of their ideology to ensure that their people are there in Rajya Sabha or even for MLC elections. The second is, interestingly, the message comes from JDS, which has a wider ramifications for presidential elections, because Mr. Kharge was trying to bring all the opposition together.
They almost tied up. JDS almost tied up with the Congress.
He criticized Congress.
JDS almost tied up with the Congress.
He was almost very, very unhappy with Congress. So in that case, if you see, it has a ramification for presidential election, because I don't think now it is possible for Congress to bring all the opposition together. So I feel it is advantage NDA. That is how I read this particular result.
Tanveer is looking extremely upset. Abhishek, can I take one response from him and hand it over to you? Tanveer, your candidate has lost.
I also have a question for Tanveer.
Okay, go ahead, Abhishek. My question was short. You can go ahead.
Even mine is short. Tanveer Ahmed. Kumaraswamy almost had foreboding of Congress party poaching on JDS MLAs, and that's why I think he was very trenchant in his criticism of the Congress party and almost said that in future there would be no alliance. Can you throw some light whether a permanent divorce has happened between the JDS and the Congress?
This is a message, national message to every regional party and regional parties who are watching the program, that you can really trust anybody but not Congress, because Congress is not a party which leaves any regional party to survive, because their intention is absolutely not about fighting BJP. It's about having their stupid agendas. And regarding permanent divorce, we were never married to them. There was the temporary adjustments. I don't think we should have, and we will have any more adjustments with Congress, because Congress is the cancer of the country and the absolute cure to ensure that this country is going to be safe.
Cancer of the country.
Congress into the dustbin where they belong to, because Congress is not a political party which definitely deserves to stay in this country. Congress is a cancer. I repeat, Congress is a cancer, deserves to be thrown in the dustbin. They bought one candidate called Mansoor in the name of Muslim community, but they destroyed that gentleman's future. They destroyed our candidate, because the kind of dirty politics which Congress played today, the entire nation is watching. In the days to come, every state would really search Congress with binoculars where Congress is there. They would have all the numbers which would be in single digit, and that is where Congress belongs to. This is an appeal to the national audience who are watching this program, and also to the regional parties.
My God.
Congress is not a friend to have.
JDS. Very strong words from the JDS. Have you? Okay, can I break? Tanveer, can I break that you're tying up with the BJP for the upcoming Karnataka elections? Can I break that you're going with the BJP for the next elections? Can I confirm that?
And before that, the presidential elections. Before that, the president's election.
Yes.
BJP is in need of some votes.
Can we break that?
We are tying up with the people of Karnataka. We are tying up with the people of Karnataka. We don't need BJP, neither we need Congress. We are tying up with the people of Karnataka.
But you
on the
call
larger
them
interest
cancer.
of the nation. We will decide
Lokesh
what is
Jindal
important
is,
for the presidential
you know,
election.
on a lighter note, there is a cure for there's a cure for cancer. Okay, there's now a pill. So please be careful about these things. Okay, there's a cure for cancer now. Okay, Lokesh Jindal was just he was just staring. Lokesh,
I think he needs a
cancer.
Bernal. I'll tell you what he needs is, he needs a Bernal because he has seen how Congress has fared very well in the Rajya Sabha elections. And his own party MLA, Srinivas Gowda, he has issued a statement, he loves Congress. Now, if you talk about Rajasthan, where BJP it backed Subhash Chandra, the famous media mogul who had been backing BJP, he was defeated outrightly. In the Rajasthan, all the three Congress candidates, they have won. One candidate has won from the Karnataka. In fact, let me tell you, in these Rajya Sabha elections, Congress has performed extremely well, and it is an indication that Congress is reviving, and the time to come, it is going to emerge much more stronger and much more credible. And with respect to your cancer remark, let me tell you, Congress constitutes the soul of India. It's an idea abstract, not some form of a bodily manifestation, which some form of indoctrinated
Congress is an idea.
Understand.
You're sounding very similar
It's
to
an idea. It's the soul of India.
It's an idea.
It's the soul of the idea of India.
Lokesh Jindal,
So cancer does not infect soul.
Okay. Idea. GVL is
are
smiling.
you going to grow at the expense and scavenging on your allies? I mean, that's the point I think that Tanveer Ahmed is making, that you can't scavenge on your own allies.
Niranjan, how ungrateful the Congress can be gauged from what happened in Karnataka today. The JDS, the harsh statement of Tanveer on the program is testimony to the betrayal by the Congress party, a party that came to power with the support of JDS and came to the power through the back door. Although the BJP emerged as the single largest party in the last elections, only because of support from JDS, only because of a friendly overture from JDS, Congress came to power in Karnataka. And today, see what they have done. So Congress is a party that cannibalizes its own allies. I think it's proved beyond doubt, and today the JDS will actually, the message from JDS goes loud and clear to all the political parties in the country, even at a time when the Congress party is literally getting extinguished nationally. Yeah. The real character of the Congress party, which is of betraying its allies, hasn't changed. It is trying the same trick even today.
Abhishek ji, let me answer. So can I? Now let me answer. Please allow me to answer, sir. Allow me to answer.
I want to ask one question to him.
Allies are fighting again. Allies. One second, don't fight. You're allies. Don't not fight. MVA is fighting on the program. 1 minute. Congress, NCP and Sena are fighting. 1 minute. Congress. Lokesh, that was Brijmohan Srivastava of the NCP. Please don't fight with him. At least not publicly. Yeah. Make your point.
No, he is not fighting with me. Simply, I want to ask a question to GVL Saab. Why he is not explaining regarding the Mufti Muhammad Saeed allies with their party?
Yes.
What they have done at that time? Whether they have not betrayed Mehbooba Mufti, whether they have not, whether they have changed the name of their party in the Jammu Kashmir. He is asking, and simply he is not remembering his party act, and he is teaching to the other parties. So JVL Saab, please look, you are working first, then you suggest anything to the other parties. We are quite capable to take our own decision. MBA government is fully confident, and we are winning the Rajya Sabha election very smartly. There is no problem. The BJP is frustrated there. Why their polling agents have raised the question which is not related with the election? This is the issue. If they are winning, if they are fully confident, then why they raise this question in front of the EC?
Yeah, before the BJP responds, one minute. Before the BJP responds, I'll make 2 points. I have 2 breaking news updates, and I'm handing it over to Abhishek because Abhishek wants to take the next question. 2 breaking news updates, actually 3. Breaking news update number 1 came in from the JDS, which is almost confirmed they will go with the BJP in the next election. Breaking news update number 2 almost came from the BJP that they are also they're also confirming. No, 1 minute.
No, Niranjan, that's
just picking up. Source based. 1 minute. That
this
BJP
is not
is
a
open to
question of
JDS
alliance.
alliance.
It's a betrayal by the Congress.
Yeah. Breaking news update number 3. Owaisi, who Sena called as BJP's B team 1 week back.
I don't know. Niranjan, you don't create your own. Don't create your own headlines, Niranjan.
Lighter note. On a lighter note. 1 minute. Last exactly 7 days back, Abhishek.
They
called Owaisi the BJP.
Call it a secular
Not
divide.
you. Okay, this one is about the Shiv Sena. Breaking news update number 3. Shiv Sena, which called Owaisi BJP's B team, has made them their A team. A team of the Shiv Sena. Abhishek. A team. Owaisi's A team. Abhishek.
Well, Niranjan, so far as Maharashtra is concerned, the story is increasing. Even if the MVA might come out stable out of this election, the story is Shiv Sena's increasing dependence on its allies, particularly the NCP, because as the grandee, Sharad Pawar controls a lot in Maharashtra. But so far as Rajasthan is concerned, I would say GVL should be a little concerned that despite all the trouble between Ashok Gehlot and Sachin Pilot and all the vibes that were coming out of the Rajasthan Congress, the BJP did not succeed in getting Subhash Chandra elected. GVL, if you would want to answer that.
Abhishek, we have seen the kind of resort politics that Congress party has resorted to even in Rajya Sabha elections. Can I?
Brijmohan ji, ab sun lijiye. 30 seconds sun lijiye.
Question was to me.
30 seconds sun lijiye unko.
We did.
30 seconds sun lijiye.
We did.
Listen to him for 30 seconds. Okay. 30 seconds listen to him.
We did not have.
Okay. Go ahead.
We did not have the numbers. We did not have the numbers to elect a second candidate by our own strength. Therefore, we supported Mr. Subhash Chandra as an independent candidate. And but the manner in which Congress party has resorted to resort politics and they have misused all the official positions.
And what you were doing in the Haryana then?
We have also raised some objections about the ineligibility of voting. Invalid votes also have been counted. So certainly the counting process itself might be called into question.
You let your own MLA
Okay,
your own MLA cross-voted in Rajasthan.
So we will certainly, I know, we know that, we will certainly look into it.
सुभाष चंद्रा साहब की झोली में रख दिया.
Niranjan, we are not
सुचिता की राजनीति कर रहे हैं आप देश में.
No, क्या हम it's our हम नहीं इसमें कोई गलती नहीं है. आपको कोई समझने में गलती है.
राजनीति में
if we have surplus votes it is we have नहीं इसमें कोई गलती नहीं है.
30 विधायकों को सुभाष चंद्र साहब की गोदी में बैठा दिया.
महाराष्ट्र में भी वही होगा.
Tag team, the NCP Sena tag
क्यों
team
नहीं दे सकते? It is my right.
महाराष्ट्र में
it is my right. I have surplus votes. I can give it to anybody whom I choose.
It is your right.
What's your problem?
When Mr. Owaisi is supporting,
आपको क्या तकलीफ है?
At that time you are not accepting his right. Here is your right.
No, we are. I'm openly saying सुभाष चंद्रा जी को सपोर्ट करने में हमें कोई तकलीफ नहीं है. Let शिवसेना से let शिवसेना से हमारे ओवैसी के साथ अच्छे संबंध है.
करप्शन को बढ़ावा दे रहे हैं. भ्रष्टाचार को बढ़ावा दे रही है.
शिवसेना को क्यों शर्म आ रही है?
ब्रजमोहन और किशोर जी
को बढ़ावा दे रही है.
शिवसेना को यदि शर्म आ रही है
ब्रजमोहन जी, किशोर जी, just hold on. It's a tricky question that GVL is trying to answer. It's not about the BJP not having enough votes for second candidate. It's about some tactical arrangement that the BJP expected would come out of the difficulties of the Congress party in Rajasthan, which did not materialize. And as you head into elections in Rajasthan next year, that is something which should be a cause of concern, little concern for the BJP, that despite all the divisions and difficulties within the Congress party, you could not get 7 votes. Exactly 7 votes is what Subhash Chandra needed, and those did not come.
That's the truth.
Can I answer?
Rajasthan
people at their head school. I will answer.
Yeah,
that.
GVL, you have to
I
answer.
think because we did not have the enough numbers, we did not field a party candidate, but we supported Mr. Subhash Chandra. We are very happy to support.
I have given support
Is Shiv Sena happy to take support from OIC? Let them say.
They've taken short of numbers.
No, but
Are they happy to receive OIC support?
Simply, you are supporting the corruption in country.
You have fielded Subhash
You are supporting. You are giving chance to the corrupt people in the country.
So
It is your face.
defeated.
No, one minute.
Your own candidates are doing cross
No,
voting.
but you know, speaking about independence and media barons, media names, what's happening in Haryana? Let me get in Deep Kamal Saharan. I'm getting in Deep Kamal Saharan. Can I get in Deep Kamal Saharan, please? Deep Kamal ji, kya ho raha hai Haryana mein? There seems to be a deadlock and a controversial vote today. Very, very controversial. Letters being written to the EC, visits to the Election Commission office. What is your allegation?
Well, Haryana was simple. Congress party had 31 MLAs of their own, and there were at least 2 MLAs independent who were not supporting the government. So they could easily get 33 in their kitty. But right now they are struggling between 28 and 30. And as I was listening to the debate from other states, people in Congress try to blame other parties for the problems inside Congress. See Haryana, they begin with 33 and now they are below 30. And 2 of their MLAs, both of them are advocates, Kiran Chaudhary and Bibi Batra. They are struggling with validity of their vote. They showed their ballot to some other people before casting the vote. It was objected, it was referred to the returning officer. Returning officer gave them clean chit without getting in touch with the Election Commission of India. Now the matter has reached Election Commission of India and they are seeing it through video conference and deciding whether their votes should be declared valid or not. One thing that I have observed about Congress party recently, whether I go in a national debate or be it about Punjab or Haryana, it's their problem that every debate turns out into a Chintan debate for Congress itself, where people of Congress begin talking about legacy, about abstract, about thought, beginning from the freedom struggle, then talking about Nehru Gandhi building India, then skipping emergency, then talking something about Rajiv Gandhi's era, and then so many things. They don't have a clear vision like their leadership, and they have lost many states due to this. Recent times in Punjab and Uttarakhand they were favorites. In Goa they were on the equal level. But what they did, they lost all 3 states. And now you see another example in Haryana where they were having 31 of their own MLAs. But Kuldeep Bishnoi openly opposed Bhupender Singh Hooda and the High Command's decision to appoint Hooda's favorite as PCC president. And one strange thing, Kuldeep Bishnoi, whose vote was so crucial that their candidate needed 30 votes and 31st was Kuldeep Bishnoi, and Kuldeep Bishnoi was asking to meet Rahul Gandhi for last 10 days.
No, but I'm hearing Deep Kamal.
But he was not given any appointment.
No, I'm hearing that today he is not
assured him.
No, there are some reports. Deep Kamal, there are some reports, and confirm this for us. We are hearing that Kuldeep Bishnoi, there's an MLA who has said Kuldeep Bishnoi will not vote for the party, and another Congress leader. So they've said 2 leaders. We are getting in breaking news that 2 leaders will not vote for the Congress party or haven't voted for the Congress party. Can you confirm this for us?
No.
Come on.
No. One person, Kuldeep Bishnoi, is confirmed to have not voted for the Congress party. At least he didn't say a word about Congress when he came out. He said कि मैंने अंतरात्मा की आवाज से वोट दिया है. That it itself says all other Congress MLAs went to polling after 11 a.m. But Kuldeep Bishnoi came at 9 o'clock in the early morning alone. He was alone. And when there are reports from inside, when he showed his ballot to the election agent, the agent said that this is not vote for our party and it should be not declared valid. But there was no such provision. The 2 things, the 2 MLAs that you are talking about, they are Kiran Chaudhary and Bibi Batra. Their ballots are being discussed with the Election Commission of India. They are being observed, they are being analyzed by Election Commission of India through video conferencing and the video recording, whether their votes should be declared valid or not because they showed their ballot paper to some other people in the voting room. That is the issue. That is what Election Commission of India is looking into.
Yeah, okay. Patikrit wants to come in. Lokesh, 30 seconds and then I'm getting Patikrit. Sorry, Abhishek, go ahead.
Now, this friend of mine, he gave a long lecture on what Congress is lacking.
The limited point I was making was that those kind of breach of procedures, if I could call it, happen only if there is intent. And those two MLAs, which the BJP claims their votes should be made invalid, must have known what they are doing. But what is more important is that Kuldeep Bishnoi did not attend the breakfast meeting at the residence of Hoodas. He was one of the first few to have voted and immediately left for Delhi. And the fact of the matter is that the Congress party has given complete command of Haryana to the Hoodas to the extent that someone like a Randeep Surjewala, who is a strong leader within the present Congress setup and close to the Gandhis, had to move from his home state to Rajasthan. If the Congress had the numbers like they have, they would have easily managed. If the Hoodas can manage one Rajya Sabha seat for Ajay Makan, they could have managed for Randeep Surjewala also from his home state Haryana. The manner in which the internal dynamics of the Congress party have played out in the Haryana polls do not bode well for the party, and that's something the Congress representative Lokesh Jindal perhaps can answer. You are making your MLAs take a Lota Namak oath, as it is called in Haryana, a loyalty oath. You take them to Chhattisgarh, bring back, keep them herded. I think the manner in which the Congress party has conducted itself in Haryana has really exposed the underbelly of the internecine conflict that keeps taking place between the regional satraps. And that's something that really does not bode well for the Congress party after the Udaipur Chintan Shivir.
No, sir, let me tell you. Congress as a political party, it is based upon its organizational strength. And secondly, when I'm talking about Haryana, okay, cross-voting and dissent is always some form that it is expressed in democracy. I mean, that is something which cannot be averted, ever. And Congress is still very strong in Haryana. Let me tell you, Bhupinder Singh Hooda is the leader of Congress, is the leader of the masses. Every Karyakarta of the Congress supports Bhupinder Singh Hooda and his leadership, and they all stand by him. So all decisions of the Congress are in alignment with all its Karyakartas and all the organization that it is based upon. Secondly, if there is some form of a dissent, if there is some form of cross-voting, that is taken care of in a democratic way. Now, the second question that you have asked is Randeep Surjewala ji going to Rajasthan and getting elected in the Rajya Sabha. So let me tell you, All India Congress Committee as an organization, it is not limited to a particular region in itself. So Surjewala ji, he is the member of the All India Congress Committee. So Vasnik ji, Surjewala ji, Pramod Tiwari ji, they all the three members who are appointed from the Rajasthan. They are very much involved with the Rajasthan politics. They are well aware of it, and they are ready to take care of the interests of Rajasthan at the center. So there is no way to say that there is anything to do with the weakness of the Congress or anything that gives fuel to the speculation.
Okay, let me just let me get Patikrit, for the larger picture, because we're getting too technical with the. I know Deepka only want to come in, but I just want to get in Patikrit. I saw Mr. Barrier, I'll come to you as well. Patikrit, running up to the presidential elections, how significant and what's the big takeaway? For our viewers who are watching, what's the big takeaway for you as a political analyst from these elections?
Niranjan, the larger picture of what happened today, the contest is that, Congress spokespersons are fighting with their existing or also allies, either explicitly or implicitly. So I would not be surprised if we have to look at it as a, precursor or a curtain raiser to the presidential election. I don't think, it will be a Congress-nominated presidential candidate from the opposition and supported by others. That will not happen, and I would not be even surprised if there are more than two candidates as for the competition or the contest, one from the NDA. So far as the tally in the Rajya Sabha is concerned, see, more or less it's not going to have major fundamental differences. It's going to be more or less the same. But I think there's a major push from BJP in terms of making sure that they get the majority on their own. Of course, they have some very critical bills, I'm sure, coming up where they would be expecting. Otherwise, also they have been pretty good in terms of managing the floor, in terms of getting the support of some of the other political parties who are not part of NDA. But, I think some of the statements, Niranjan, what I heard, with all due respect, Congress and organizational strength and all these things, seem like oxymoron. Congress as a political party, yes, it is the oldest political party of this country. It should come out of that, hallucination and look at the reality. And,
please don't give sermons to our party.
I don't see BJP. No,
he's
sir,
got the right to. No, one second. He's got the right. Lokesh, he's got.
I did not see.
He's got the right to speak his mind.
It's allied members fighting it out. I did not see BJP and its allied members fighting it out. It's the Congress and its erstwhile or existing allies who are fighting it out and calling each other's names. And that is where Congress, in spite of calling itself the oldest party, does not show that kind of maturity that comes with age. And that is where I think it's still at a juvenile or perhaps a rebirth which has happened with a lot of,
you asked Tanveer is so upset. You asked Tanveer is so upset.
Please allow me to reply.
Yeah, you can. And then I'll bring in Tanveer. Tanveer is so upset. Yes. He feels that there is he says Congress, smaller parties should learn and should never ally with the Congress. But anyway, I'll let you speak. 30 seconds.
Let me reply.
Yeah.
Sir, let me tell you what Congress party is. Right from
we know what the Congress party is.
Provinces and all India Congress Committee, every member is elected.
We know what Congress
party is. It is not nominated by the officials. Every individual, every Karyakarta, every individual has a role to play over here. It is not some form of a cadre-based party whereby some form of indoctrination is done.
No, what is wrong with the cadre-based? No, one sec.
So
did I hear you say?
Oh, if you are a cadre-based party, why could not you find three good candidates from Rajasthan representing Rajasthan in the Rajya Sabha?
He said, he said,
Abhishek Surjewala,
Niranjan,
Pramod Tiwari, all from outside.
So, if you are talking about all India Congress Committee, aren't they all Indians?
Yes, Tanveer.
What do you mean to say outside?
Okay, I'll let Tanveer speak. No, did you just say, Tanveer, if I heard him right?
But Rajasthan has to be represented by Rajasthanis.
Why can't they represent Rajasthan?
No, Abhishek.
Why can't they represent
Council of States is about representing the states. Council of States, Rajya Sabha, the ethos of Rajasthan have to be represented by the people of Rajasthan at least.
Why can't
there can be one or two here and there, that's okay, but at least one. The objection was raised by your own Congress leaders, by none other than the advisor of Ashok Gehlot, the Chief Minister.
Let me tell you, in Congress party, whenever elections takes place, there are congressmen from outside state. They go and conduct elections in another state. So it is not some form of a regionalized party whereby one PCC of a region will only conduct elections in that region.
Yes, Tanveer.
Niranjan.
It's an all India party.
Yes, Tanveer.
Niranjan, they charged up a person from Congress. I think he's a poor supporter because he's not an official spokesperson, nor he understands Congress very well. Because all the people who are working within the Congress, they do really understand Congress well. Right now, Congress, definitely this country deserves a better political party, better political infrastructure, better political leaders. We can't really have... Mr. S.D. Devegowda called up Sonia Gandhi, requested Sonia Gandhi that since you are talking about secularism, why don't you really let one candidate from our party win? Sonia Gandhi really, passed on the buck on Mrs. Siddaramaiah and D.K. Shivkumar, who are having infighting. They don't want secularism to win, nor the constitution to survive, not to fight BJP. They have an internal agenda. Congress is not a political party which has the might to fight BJP. I think some regional forces, one regional force have to really form a national level strength because Congress is not supporting or doing any good to minorities. They are absolutely looting them. In the garb of protecting them, they are looting them. What have they done? Have they really raised the issue on Gyan Vyapi? No. Have they came in rescue of Muslim community in hijab, halal? Absolutely no. They are watching. They are absolutely watching. They think that Muslims are their grandfathers' vote banks. Muslims really need to really understand that Congress is not a only political party you need to really consider because they are absolutely cancer. They are not your protectors. They are the destroyers of Indian constitution system as well as the Muslim who are having aspirations from them.
Terminology. My friend, he is too much concerned about what Congress is not, despite not knowing nothing about the political
He's
party.
very upset. He feels very jilted.
Sir, you are
today.
not a congressman.
He's
Sir, are
very
you an
upset.
official spokesperson of Congress?
No,
Are you an official leader of Congress? Are you an officially appointed by Congress? You are nobody, sir.
It's okay.
I'm an appointed member in the Congress.
No, you don't have to. It's okay. Tanveer, it's okay.
Please get your facts correct.
Tanveer, please don't do that. Tanveer, don't do that. No, Tanveer. Okay, Lokesh, 1 minute.
Let me tell you, please do not do this.
Lokesh,
Let
wait.
me tell you.
Lokesh, wait. Tanveer, you know what? He has courage. His party doesn't send spokesman on Republic. He comes. We respect that. Please don't do that.
Yeah, he has courage. I think I need to really applaud.
And he speaks bravely.
He is
speaks his heart.
supporting an
What's wrong?
indefensible.
Please. And please don't speak down to him, Tanveer. That's not fair. I know you're really upset. I know that Mr. Devegowda called Sonia Gandhi and you still lost. It's okay. I know you're looking also very upset. But why don't you declare if you're going with the BJP in the next election? If your options are open with the BJP in the next election? Just make it official.
We are going with the people. We are absolutely going with the people of Karnataka. We don't need BJP. We don't need Congress. Congress is going to be a single-digit party here in Karnataka.
Single-digit?
We would ensure that Congress is going to really... yes, single-digit. Absolutely. We would ensure that Congress is defeated
Sir,
everywhere.
what have you taken today? I think he is on a different trance altogether.
He's very upset and he's very determined for the next election.
Yes, and
Mr.
time and again he's talking about cancer.
No, Mr. Barrier.
Now at one point...
Okay, just let it go.
He has taken the blessing of people of Karnataka.
I think
we have taken the blessing of people of Karnataka.
Mr. Barrier, yes.
Reams, can I just come in?
Yeah.
See, what I was saying that reams have been written about Congress party and so many words have been spoken about Congress party for last so many years. But if you look at any organization for that matter where the center is weak, right, and you would have some regional satraps, it is just not possible to keep them in check. Now, in any democratic political party, if there is a leader who loses an election, you can look at in US or you can look at in UK or even in India, then until unless it's a family party, it is not possible for that leader to really enter into the next election. And I think until unless Congress party realizes this, I think God save Congress party. It is just not possible. And these kind of discussions, in my view, becomes futile because everybody understands where is the problem in Congress party. Thank you.
Abhishek. Okay, Deep Kamal want to come in. Yes, Deep Kamal.
Well, the JDU spokesperson was speaking for the Congress, but though, of course, today JDU did not have an election, but remember, when it came to Bihar, there were difficulties also between BJP and JDU on the issue of RCP Singh, for example. BJP had to send in an emissary in the form of Dharmendra Pradhan to indulge with the JDU. So maybe he can throw some light on whether the alliance is intact heading into the presidential polls now.
So I don't think there is any problem. In fact, most of the statements which have come from the BJP as well as from JDU, from top leadership, all is well. So I don't think there is any issue out there as far as presidential elections are concerned. And this particular combine has got the mandate, and we have been actually in power for last 17 years, barring an exception of 1 or 2 years. So I don't think or foresee any kind of issues.
GVL, some good news for you there, coming in from Bihar. GVL.
I think GVL is just, we just lost GVL there,
seems to have left, right, Niranjan, also, I would still want to go back to the Shiv Sena spokesperson and the manner in which the old guard has really come on its own or has again proven to have 9 lives, both in the Congress party and outside. So, the dependence of Shiv Sena on, say, a Sharad Pawar, or the manner in which Kapil Sibal managed to retain his Rajya Sabha seat by moving to the Samajwadi Party, P. Chidambaram getting renominated, and Ashok Gehlot really proving his clout in Rajasthan. I would have wanted GVL to answer that. He's not there. Maybe Pathikrit Pine can take that question. Pathikrit, the salience, the manner in which the old guard has really managed to keep itself relevant and strong. How does it look for politics going forward?
Well, I think some of them will, as has happened with case of Mr. Kapil Sibal, he left and he realized that, probably those good days are over as far as Congress is concerned. See, many of those G23 members are major, whether we agree with their politics or not. They have been major political, establishment in their own way. So they will continue to remain relevant. And even today, many of the statements, whether it is given by Mr. P. Chidambaram or many of the other political leaders of Congress, they get much more credence than perhaps, with all due respect, given by some of the members of the family of the Congress party, top family. But so far as the relevance in politics is concerned, that is going to remain intact. And it happens with other political parties also. Say, for example, Yashwant Sinha leaving or going elsewhere. But BJP being a cadre-based party, it has always a succession plan in place. Whereas in case of Congress, see, I think the intellectual repository of Congress is gradually exiting Congress. And those who are remaining, their ability to actually create a vision for Congress, convince to the people that we are the right one, though I don't agree they are the right one. But that is missing. That is missing today. That spirit and that thing is missing even today. Let me tell you, whether I like or agree or not, I admire the way Mr. P. Chidambaram speaks. Whether I agree to his views or not, I admire the way Mr. Kapil Sibal speaks. I don't see that is coming from many of the other.
Sir, can you tell me the intellectual capital of BJP?
That is where I think Congress will have to improve and understand that if they have to remain relevant, they have to go through a complete something called business process re-engineering. That restructuring somewhere is being stopped by Congress itself. I agree that we require a strong opposition party, but the opposition parties in other states are not agreed to accept that Congress is the main opposition party, even though the Congress leaders per se on their own have remained relevant. So this is where I think a restructuring, but it's too late today, Abhishek. I don't think Congress is going to change itself or embrace those who are living or on the verge of living.
Can I answer, Abhishek? Now, this dear friend of mine who spoke a lot about Congress knows little about politics. Let me tell you, sir. Yes, let me tell you, sir, there has been a trend whereby the rightist tendency has been gaining pace all across the world, whether it is Turkey, whether it is Afghanistan, whether it is Pakistan. Similarly, this has happened in India as well. Rather than pinpointing at the party, let me tell you, Congress still remains strong. It is a centrist political party, and the effect of the rightist political party and its policies are out into the public domain. Economically, we are failing. Socially, there is a complete catastrophe. Politically, although it might look strong at the outer end, but internally we know that economy.
When was the last time?
So let me tell you, I did not interrupt, so you better listen now.
We can get into an economic debate later on. Sir, we can get into an economic debate later on. I'm very willing for that. But let's understand, Congress today, please, you can give a lecture for 1 hour. It is very difficult to accept that Congress is the future of this country unless Congress changes itself.
No, 1 minute. Lokesh. Okay, this is unfortunate.
Hold on to your thoughts. Manish Barrier wants to come in again. Manish.
And the party will come out stronger.
No, this is not a debate about Congress party. Yes.
I would like to, in fact, rebut, Congress person's remark, because I think, and we all understand that Congress is not able to generate the alternative vision which will enthuse the people of the country. And in fact, even Jivil Narasimha Rao was talking about it, that NDA would need a strong opposition, and somehow, unfortunately, you can say that we do not see Congress coming out with that kind of a strong alternative vision which can really excite the young people of the country as well as the rest of the people. I think that is something lacking, which is a matter of concern for everyone. It's not that it's only something which is being discussed. And I would agree that some other party has to come out of this and really pose a challenge to India.
Let me reply to this. All these statements in the history has
still headline hunting, and that's why I would want to go to Tanveer. Hold on, Lokesh, hold on. Lokesh, hold on to your thoughts. Yes. I am still headline hunting, so I will want to go towards the end of the show again to Tanveer and to the Shiv Sena spokesperson. My question to Tanveer is, if you are with the people of Karnataka, and if tomorrow you find BJP also standing with the people of Karnataka, would you not be on the same side? And would it be okay? Tanveer.
I think we don't want to really. I don't want to really speak about it at this juncture. We are concentrating on the next assembly election. We believe that the people of Karnataka are definitely going to give us the complete clear mandate and majority. We don't want to really go with BJP or Congress because definitely no Congress. Congress
definitely
is
no Congress.
A party which destroys India, destroys the soul of India.
Definitely no Congress, maybe
is
BJP.
Definitely.
Definitely
destroying the regional aspirations.
Okay, but you know what? My last question. Okay, 1 minute.
Now, my question, Niranjan, just one short question to the Shiv Sena representative Kishore Tiwari. When are you renaming Aurangabad as Sambhaji Nagar, and would you invite the AIMIM MP from Aurangabad in that event when you rename the city?
So we will invite, and our commitment is there. Our Chief Minister Uddhav Thackeray has already confirmed, as a will of the Baba Sahib, we will name Aurangabad as a Sambhaji Nagar. So it is not the case that we are aligned anyway to AIM, but Maharashtra Vikas Aghadi has become very strong in this election, and tomorrow you will see that BJP is in complete isolation in Maharashtra. So the Rajya Sabha election in Maharashtra is advantage to the opposition unity. That's the fact.
Okay, let's see where it goes. You know, I wanted to ask one last question, but we've run completely out of time. But you know, just think about this. Think about this, and I'll end the show. Okay, just think about this. Will the BJP's final tally today in the Rajya Sabha, and to all our viewers, you know, will it affect the chances to repeal? We don't know if it's a thought, but to repeal the Places of Worship Act 1991, like some opined, if they get a majority in the upper house. Is that a possibility? Now that's the real question. I'd like to thank all our viewers and panelists for being with us on the debate. Arnab will be back soon. Thanks for watching. Good night and goodbye.